Welcome to Humming Hearth. Today we're making extra filled, high protein chicken pot pie. I have on a plate here some chicken that I have fried in butter and some beef tallow. This, don't mind the steak on the plate. That's actually for dinner tonight. But I'm making chicken pot pie. So this I fried in the pan and took it out before I did the other stuff. So in the cooking, in the fat that's with all the, the umami parts on the bottom there, I am now sauteing onions, carrots, and some garlic, a couple of cloves of garlic. And that's going to go into the filling, and I'm going to add back the chicken in a little bit with all the juices. So I've added back the chicken in with a little bit of, about a teaspoon of paprika, a small pinch of cayenne pepper, some oregano. This is all up to you guys depending on how you like the taste. Oregano and some thyme. And I've added the chicken, and the chicken juice is all back in. I'm just going to let this cook for a little bit. After about 3 minutes of cooking the chicken, I have added in a half a cup of green peas and a half a cup of frozen corn. Now, keep in mind, this is 3 chicken breasts. After you have cooked it down for about 3 to 4 minutes until the peas and the corn are semi-cooked, like halfway cooked-ish, completely thawed and halfway cooked, you add a little bit of either cream or milk. I'm doing just milk today. So it could be, I usually would do just heavy cream, but today I'm just going to do milk with some extra butter. Not too much so that it doesn't change the flavor. And at this point, just mix everything up and then add some salt and pepper to taste. So I'm low on ingredients here. Don't mind the mess, I just spilled the cheese bits. So I was low on ingredients. I would have normally added Parmigiano Reggiano, but I put a little bit of extra butter to thicken the milk, as well as I shredded in, I already mixed it up so you can't see a lot of it, but I shredded in some Pecorino Romano that I had, and I'm gonna now mix it all up, and I'm gonna let this cool until I roll out the dough. And there you go. I didn't do any overlapping over here with the pie crust because I just wanted it to be just at the rim. I'm just gonna poke some holes on the bottom so that air can get through and it cooks properly before I fill it. There we go. I am now adding all of the fillings. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit because there seems to be more veggies on the bottom than on the top. It is quite full. So this is the part that I struggle with most of the times. I have here the pie, I have covered it. The bottom was beautiful, the pie crust, as you saw. But then the second part, I couldn't roll it back up and roll it out again flat enough. So I just put a few slits in there. This is something I need to learn to master, the top part of the pie crust and the fluting, because yeah, I don't have it yet. So this is now going in the oven for 45 minutes at 400. It's 40 to 45 minutes, depending on, I guess, how hot your oven gets. So we are definitely a low carbs, high protein household, and I filled the pie to the brim before I put the top lid part on. And so when I took it out and when I cut a piece, each piece is just spilling out like this with pie filling, right? I haven't even cleared the table yet of the rest of the pie crust flour, but here it is. This is what we're eating for dinner.